day to everybody out there to see thy wealth, order your health, drink a glass of water. And I'm on a cleanse right now. Get my health back in order, or my wealth, I should say. I've been on my wealth journey, of course, but I've been here in my new country for the last 4 to 5 months, and rice and beans have been kicking my behind, or I've been letting rice and beans kick my behind. So this past Monday, I decided to go back and, get my body back in order, minus the rice and the beans and all that starch stuff. But today's topic isn't about that. Today's topic is about basically not paying attention to your own business and worried about what everybody else got going on. And I think that a lot of us get caught up in everybody else's life, everybody else's business, what everybody else has going on. And we forget to put forth that effort in our life to make it to where we want to go. We have no problem waking up every day and working for somebody's business, 9 to 5, 10 to 6, 11 to 7, whatever schedule you have. We have no problem working for someone else's business. But when it comes to working for our own business, most of us lack the ability and the initiative to create and start our own businesses because we're too focused on someone else. We're too focused working for someone else. We're too focused worried about who got shot. This rapper, that rapper. Now, if you have the ability to tune into a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and still focus on getting your job done, kudos to you, and great. But a lot of us, we get caught up in the distraction after distraction after distraction after distraction. And guess what? Our dreams are put on hold, right? We're allowing other people to tell us what to do, our boss, the government, senators, governors, police officers, and everybody else, grocery stores. We allow everybody else to tell us what to do, how much we can pay for this, how much we can pay for that. Instead of focusing on your business, because the more we focus on 50 Cent, Cameron, Dame Dash, and everybody else, especially if we're not in a position to be giving these people our time, see, they make money off of our attention. They make money off of our attention. If we don't give them our attention, they don't eat, right? And it's a crazy thing how Jay-Z, Puff Daddy, 50 Cent, all of these rappers and entertainers, they like to promote liquor, Gillian Wallow, they like to promote gambling. Everybody, they all promote toxic stuff. None of them talk about buying a farm. None of them talk about buying your own land. None of them talk about leveling up on a cleaner path. It's always a negative route with negative energy. Alcohol, we know how deadly that is. The amount of DUIs that happens every year from alcohol, we can't blame it on alcohol. Of course we can't. We can only blame it on the individual that took and drunk that liquor. But let's go back to the source, which is you. After we go back to the source, we have to go to the people that's publishing and putting this stuff in our face. The major corporations which are hiring Jay-Z to solicit Ace of Spade or Ciroc and Armadale and all these different liquors. It's like nobody has it's like everybody want to capitalize on the trauma of the people for whatever reason. I guess if it's that kind of money, it's okay. It's not okay to promote the farmlands. It's not okay to promote going off grid. It's not okay to promote sustainable living, well water, gardening, no mortgage, because you never hear about these people talking about that. Jay-Z, Beyonce, DJ Khaled. And why am I naming these people? Because these are the folks that we grow up on TV, we grow up looking at on TV, rappers, entertainers. They have a huge part in society. It's not their fault as to why we cling to them. A lot of our parents are working 9 to 5, 6 to 2s. They go to work. Our minds are occupied by the people in the neighborhood, which are usually influenced by the entertainers on TV, or the neighborhood directly, which is usually negative for where I come from. Drug dealing, prostitutes, whores, sluts, right? So it's a tricky game out here. And it's so much going on that's trying to catch. I didn't even know this guy that got killed. Charlie Clips, whoever the guy, I don't even know this guy's name. But he got killed the other day. That's how out of tune I am with certain stuff. I mean, of course it's going to hit my timeline. Everybody's talking about it. But everybody that's talking about it, most people that's talking about this, have to take orders from somebody, have a job. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with having a job. But when are you going to say, because this is the thing about us, we know everything. We know everything about how many points LeBron scored. We know everything about Mahomes. We know everything about Tiger Woods, whatever your favorite player is. But we don't know how to get off the clock. We don't know how to work for self and own our own businesses, get our own farms, entrepreneurship. It's crazy. But that's how we live. That's how we choose to live based off of the social construct that we grew up in. Now, as adults, for me personally, I'm on a journey to internal peace. And it's very difficult. It's very difficult with everything I say that's going on, which I don't keep up with everything. I'm still caught up in the matrix because guess what? I still tune in to see what's going on in the hip hop industry. I still tune on to see what's happening in America. So I'm still caught up in the matrix mentally. Physically, I'm out of it. Mentally, I'm trapped in it. And that's where I'm looking for my internal peace. You may say, well, you might need to turn it off. You might need to just fast from all of it for about a couple months. And that very well may be what I need to do. I may just need to turn off everything, emails, phone, everything, and just focus on me uploading my content. Don't worry about the view. Don't worry about the comments. Don't worry about nothing. Just do me. Live my life and upload. Because the more attention I pay to Jay-Z and why he not promoting farms and Diddy and why they was promoting Ciroc and 50 Cent and why he had effing vodka and this one and why he had Armadale and this and that, the more I focus on those people and those things, the less I focus on me. The less I focus on my farm. The less I focus on growing my own food. The less I focus on my goals and my dreams 10 years from now. And same thing goes for you. The more you focus on me, the less you focus on yourself. The more you focus on everything else that's going on in the world but you, the less you focus on self. It's really not that difficult, man, when it comes to getting out the matrix, if you have your mind made up. And I hate that saying, if I did it, anybody can do it, because not anybody can do this. But anybody that's focused, determined, and know what they want, and goes after what they want, you will get here. You will get to where you're trying to get. Off grid, stay on the grid, get you a piece of land. However you want to tweak it, you can get it right. But you have to focus. You just can't wake up and do things on a whim. It takes constant effort, consistency. Consistency is one of the most underrated qualities. If you're consistent doing bad shit, you might be good at doing bad. But you are consistent. You have to be consistent with whatever you're doing. Start small and grow. Start small and grow. It's not going to happen overnight. Nobody's coming to save you. You pointing the finger at somebody else, point 3 of them right back at yourself. Stop criticizing everybody. Take the blame for the shit that you're doing. And why you haven't made it to where you want to go to? Why are you always criticizing somebody in a position that you've never been? How could you? How could you? How could you criticize somebody in a position that you've never been into? And what I realize is all the people that's criticizing aren't in a position to really talk. They're in a position to just criticize. And that's it. They have nothing to show for it besides the criticism. They can't show you that they've done what they're criticizing you about. All they do is talk, talk, talk. Look for your flaws. Leech off your energy. And try to create a momentum off of you and off your back. I smell them a mile away. Now, we all can use help and use each other. That's what we're here for. We're here to connect. We're here for each other. We're supposed to be here for each other as humans. But everybody's not going to get along. Let's just speak. I'm going to just say it. We all not going to get along. I don't give a damn if everybody had money. We still all wouldn't get along. If everybody's family was taken care of, we still all wouldn't get along. Because everybody has, and that's what makes the world go around. Not everybody has. That's what makes the world go around. Because everybody's different. Everybody's different. And it's nothing, I love it. I'm embracing who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning to love myself more. You know what I mean? Learning how to communicate when something bothers me. Right? Learning to focus more on myself. Thinking more before I respond. Processing more before I let somebody know what's wrong with me. Before I blab out and just start jabbing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a real bad energy. Where you can't really respond to somebody because you can't articulate yourself enough without screaming. And I have it bad with that. Not screaming, but raising my voice. I have it bad with raising my voice when someone gets under my skin. Instead of keeping my composure, even if I'm bothered, and getting my point across so they can receive it. So they can make the changes or the alterations that I need. Or they may need in order for us to coexist, to get a job done, to be a business partner, to be a friend. But for a lot of us out there, we are too consumed with everybody's business and everybody else's life, and we are caught up on the clock. How could you do this? How could you be so caught up in somebody else's business and you're working for another man or another woman? You need to focus on your own business so you can work for yourself. So somebody else can talk about you. And you can inspire someone. You know how many people text me and say I'm inspiring them? That's a great feeling. To know that I'm inspiring someone and I'm not even asking them to pay me. If you want to donate something to me, feel free to do that. I got a couple of avenues where you can go and get my book at www.thenotepusher.com, or you can buy me a coffee. Well, I say buy me a fruit tree because I don't drink coffee, which is the link is down in the description. Might not be in this one because I'm not in front of my computer, and I'll probably drop this video well before that. Anyhow, the illusion is real out here, man. I mean, people love illusions. They love that Wizard of Oz stuff. We love the Wizard of Oz stuff. What is it about us? Our trauma is deep. It runs us. All of America, I won't say all, majority of America really has mental health problems. Most of us do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna come back with another topic later. I'm ready to drop off my rental car. I had to go get my car maintenance for a yearly service. You know, get taking care of everything, and after that yearly, after you do that first initial, what is wrong with everything on the car? So what happens is I take the Toyota to the Toyota dealership. They hook it up, let me know everything that's wrong with it. And I have a choice to fix it or not. In my case, I said I'm gonna fix everything. So I fixed everything. And I got the truck back yesterday, and now it's just gonna be a yearly maintenance or a quarterly maintenance. However much it takes for us to keep the vehicle running to get at least another 10 years out of it. You know, another dime. Toyota Tacoma. So that's what I'm doing right now. And it's Friday. It's a beautiful day, although it's cloudy. My yard flooded the other day. I got to do a video about that. You know, that was very, very, it was almost a worry, but I knew God and nature you can't do nothing about God and nature. So I had to go back to that. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change and the courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. And that's where you got to let some things go. When the flood is coming in from a creek nearby and you don't have nothing you can do, you got to let go and let God. Let the universe just take over, because the water is going to run its course. You can't do nothing. Yeah, you can do something after you find out about it and start to get culverts and all that stuff installed. But yesterday, as it was going down, it was messy. And I'll do a video on that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling thankful. I'm dealing with some things mentally, but you know, That's every day. And I still show up every day. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. Y'all been on this journey with me for almost a year now. I had this channel for about 2-3 years, but the last year I've really been going consistently almost every day since December. Almost every day. I missed several days, but you know, I've been going hard in the paint. But you know, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. This is See Thy Wealth. Water your health. Drink a glass of water.